All right, for this exercise, you're going to be getting a long, light pole, something a little bit longer than your spine. You're going to hold it directly along your back. And your goal is to get it to touch your tailbone, right between your shoulder blades and back of your head. Feet about hip width apart, and you're going to tip forward. Spine staying nice and straight. You're trying to pay attention to this tailbone especially, making sure that that pole stays touching. So your goal is to get down to the point where you're stretching your hamstrings, those muscles along the back of your thighs, but your spine stays nice and straight, so there's no stress through your lower back. If you reach the point where your spine starts to curve, your pole is going to leave either your head or your tailbone. That's where you know you've got to stop, readjust, line up again, and then squeeze your glutes and pull with your hamstrings to come back up. The limit of your range of motion is just the length of your hamstrings, that point where they start to stretch. You can sink a little bit lower by bending your knees, but you don't want those knees shooting forward past your toes. You want to keep your knees back so you keep that tension in your hamstrings. The more you practice this, the more muscle memory you'll get for that straight spine. So this becomes the natural motion. Anytime you bend over to pick something up off the ground, you're not curving your back, you're keeping the stress out of your lower spine and helping to prevent injuries.